Hi, Awareness.
Greetings, Michael.
Yes, I wanted to bring up two interesting points that occurred in the news this past week. One was in a mall in Florida where allegedly there was some footage taken that could only be viewed under a certain spectrum of light. I think it was black and white from security camera footage of an alleged portal opening up and an alleged being of around 10 feet in height walking around. And supposedly there was a lot of police cars, like dozens of police cars, and rumors of things going on. There's talk that it was a false flag to get people thinking about the idea of extraterrestrial presence. Some people believe it's a genuine interdimensional presence. What's the awareness's take on this event?
Yes, this awareness is available to this, knows of this incident in the mall in Florida. It will say outright that this is a false flag event with a motive, with an agenda, that there is a plan to have that which is the false alien invasion. Many of you have heard of this for years now, not only just recently, but it is indicative of that event that you understand that it is trying to propel human attention in this direction. Now, there are interesting facts about this case. Yes, there were many police cars there. It is said there were 80 cars, and that they got there all so very quickly, so that there are questions. How is it the police were Johnny on the spot so quickly at this time? There was a story of children, well, indeed teenagers, not just children, who were there setting off fireworks and banging with sticks and making a show of it all. That there were more than just one 10-foot high extraterrestrial. It is said there were several there, but not all could be seen. And there is some question even of whether the footage that was shot is authentic or reasonable. The point of it all, though, and there will be other such events. There was another such event several months ago when the alleged Chinese kite went flying over the airbag, the weather balloon, whatever you call it, went drifting across and over the United States. And a few days after that event, there was an event in Canada, or over the skies in the land of Canada, where supposedly a UFO was shot down. Imagine, if you will, with such denial for so long of such things even existing, UFOs or UAPs or whatever the new term is, that it has been denied by government for ages, and then suddenly one is shot down and hardly anything happened of it. It is as if the event happened and everyone just accepted it. It is therefore why this awareness is saying these events are they have happened several times, and there is plans to get more of it to happen, because as you might know, Michael, it is a plan that the ones that are the black cabal, the collective, the deep state, whatever you would call it, the globalists, whatever, have in terms of the final. It is as if this is their last chance to regain control and power, and they are building it up. But there is also seen an involvement of the white hatters in this. Not that they created the event, but they are allowing such things because it fits their agenda as well, as the populace being shown such things so it can be brought to their attention the truth of the situation, that there are those you would call extraterrestrials, off-worlders from beyond this realm, that are out there. Therefore, it can get a bit confusing. Who are these ones? Were they authentic? Were they real? In this case, the case in the mall in Florida, there's much to it that this awareness says was arranged. It was a false flag event. But you are supposed to ask questions and be introduced through this event and through the event a few months ago, the shooting down of the UFO, that are starting to direct people's attention towards the possibility of such things happening. And UFOs and extraterrestrials, off-worlders exist. There will be more in 2024 in this direction. But be very selective in exactly what you believe. And for what they, the cabal, is trying to tell you is to fit their agenda. And it is not an agenda that is about the liberation of humanity, but quite the opposite. And that the ultimate plan is that the false invasion will happen, and it will be driven off by other extraterrestrials who come forward, and that there will be a Messiah who is amongst them, who comes forward proclaiming himself to be the coming of Jeshua, Jesus, the second coming. And that everyone is to go to this one, a new world religion to be started as the one that proclaims himself and shows miracles to the world. And that many would say, this is Jeshua, or Jesus returning, and that they come forward into the belief that they are saved if they succumb to that which is the preachings of this one when he comes. It is not seen that this will actually manifest, but this is the ultimate plan of the Dark Ones, for that who comes forward will not be the second Jeshua or the return of Jesus. This is also part of the bigger plan. But as for the actual event, it was staged so that people's attentions could be drawn to it, their thoughts drawn to it, the belief that maybe there is more, so that when more comes, they can say, see, there is something. Oh my God, there are extraterrestrials. And this one, the Messiah one, is the one that will save us. That would be a final defeat of humanity. But the good news is that awareness does not see this as that which will happen outright and completely and totally. Now, does this answer your question, Michael?
On that topic, I had also heard from some members involved in the secret space program, such as Randy Cramer and others, that there's potential for an actual legitimate alien invasion, that there's a mass of ships off the Kuiper's belt in the solar system from some insectoid and feline ET races. Is the awareness familiar with this at all?
Not directly aware of that, which you have just spoken, but aware there are others out there. But it is still not what ones like Randy Cramer are telling you. Be very suspect of this one, Randy Cramer. And understand that while he is part of the secret space program, or allegedly he was part of it, that this means nothing unless you hold it to mean something. And that what he proposes and offers and projects as that which will be happening does not mean he is telling the truth. You mentioned the cat people. This would be the Kit Kuri. And this awareness says the Kit Kuri are very much here to assist humanity in these times. They are not an enemy force at all. The insectoid ones could be the praying mantids, and that this does not make them evil either. There is tradition of the mantis peoples who are here to assist humanity as well. So when someone makes a proclamation, as Randy Cramer has done, do not simply fall for it or hold it to be so. There is much more yet to come. It is not the right time for this awareness to speak any further on that subject, for it is to occur, open up, reveal itself yet. It is simple enough, though, that this awareness asks you to be very diligent and very careful in what you accept as being the truth of anything. And that if with the BS detector, which is your intuition, your feeling of such things, operating at full tilt, that it may be that many of you will feel very quickly this does not feel right. What they are proposing, what they are telling you. This is part of the manipulation of human consciousness away from attaining that which is the new realm of consciousness that humanity is actually moving towards. And it is that which is ordained by the divine itself that is of the greatest importance, not that which is brought forward as lies by ones who have a hidden agenda, including Randy Cramer, who is, this awareness would say, more of a puppet to certain ones than he is authentic in that which he claims to be, a super soldier and part of the secret space program. But it is a very interesting tale, that is for sure. Does this answer your question?
Yes, and just to clarify, is the awareness stating that Randy Cramer did not have the secret soldier experiences in the secret space program, or that he did, but now he's misdirected and
he was this awareness is saying he was always misdirected. One thing that you must realize here, Michael, is that Randy Cramer himself may believe that which he is telling all others. Such is the depth of that which you would call his brainwashing. And thus it is, he speaks with conviction about such things because he believes things of this nature happen to him, and that he has some kind of link into the secret space program yet, that he is being told this is what is coming. But this is manipulative on the parts of those who wish to overcome humanity. Now, this awareness is given to you this information. It will end by saying the best defense against this is all is your sacred neutrality, your intuitive nature, your BS meter, your feeling of things that at a deep level, inner level, to help you through the machinations of ones who seek still to regain power and control and to fulfill the agenda that they have been working on for hundreds, if not thousands of years. And that the extraterrestrial card is the one that they are left with. It is their last card to play. And that is why they are so intent on making it happen. But it is not the truth of it. Hold this within yourself. Know it within yourself. You are the creator being of your life, not that which others are telling you is going to happen without any proof. And then when the proof comes, it may well be bogus and false in its nature. And that is why many will need to be extra vigilant about receiving this information and not simply falling for it. There's more to be revealed yet, but now is not the time. Simply be aware that the incident in the mall, the shooting down, the alleged shooting down of a UFO over Canada, the other events that they want to present in short order, need to be viewed with high suspicion, but at the same time in sacred neutrality. Does this make sense to you, Michael?
Yes, thank you.
Then this awareness thanks you for your intriguing questions tonight. Moving on, this awareness is available for the next question.